The promise of future exploration is transforming today's technology. Visit science.nasa.gov.
Being the hands in hands-on science is just a part of the job for the International Space Station crew members. The astronauts and cosmonauts also spend some of their time sharing the experience of being in space with us Earthlings. During the year of education on station, some of the astronauts worked on a series of demonstration videos to help students learn about key scientific concepts, as Mark Vande Hei did when he focused on Newton's third law of motion.
Welcome to the International Space Station. I'm NASA astronaut Mark Vande Hei. Today, we're going to talk about Newton's third law. How do you think it will hold up in microgravity?
For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. This means that in every interaction between two objects, there are a pair of opposite forces acting on each object at the same time, a force pair. You can see that there are many examples on Earth. In space, thrusters expel one way and the vehicle is steered in the opposite way.
Hello again. More basketball stunts that I can't do on the ground, at least not while getting this much hang time. All right, back to serious business. Got a basketball right here. It's going to be object 1. I'm the second object. If object 2, myself, applies a force to object 1, then that same force will be applied according to Newton's third law by object 1 onto object 2. However, there's a big disparity in the mass. Object 1 is a very light mass object. Object 2, myself, is a larger mass object. So I'm going to try to make myself about the same shape as this ball. See how that works for us. And I'm going to apply that force. You saw that force applied to the ball made it accelerate quite a bit. It really didn't accelerate me much at all. Newton's third law again, but this time we're going to use two similarly massed objects. Joe and I have about the same mass, so Joe, get into a ball. I'll do the same. I'm going to face you this way so that I don't throw you into something you can't see. Now I'm going to get into a ball behind Joe, and I'm going to apply a force to him. Notice that when I applied a force to Joe, it accelerated Joe away from me, but I got accelerated away from him as well, because the force applied to Joe ended up being the same force that was applied to me. Now you've seen Newton's third law in space. Now test it out on Earth. See you next time.
Along with scientific research and promoting international cooperation and commercial participation in space, the International Space Station mission is designed to enable missions of the future, the ones that will take human explorers into deep space. The Flight Analogs project of NASA's Human Research Program contributes to the preparation for these missions by simulating the confinement and isolation of a ship in space to learn what it'll take to support crews on extremely long missions. The 5th Human Exploration Research Analog campaign is underway right now here at the Johnson Space Center. Here's a look inside the habitat they're using so you can see what supports 4 volunteers during a 45-day long test.
We can simulate what it is like to be in a spacecraft. So the isolation, the confinement, the controlled environment. The research investigations are aimed at answering some of the questions that we need to answer before we send people on those extremely long duration missions, such as to an asteroid or to Mars. It's probably about the size of, I'll say maybe a one-bedroom apartment that's not terribly luxurious. But on the other hand, it emulates what you might see in a spacecraft. A lot of the things that you have on the first floor are things like workstations. You know, some of the computer and some of the simulation devices are on the first floor. We have a lot of capabilities for performing different kinds of experiments. The second floor, it's kind of like your living room. There's a table that the crew members can sit at and eat their meals. All of our food right now is coming from the Johnson Space Center Food Lab, which means it's the same food that goes to the International Space Station. There's also a capability for them to play videos or to watch movies. We have a couple of exercise devices, a bicycle in particular, and then we also have some free weights. We find that a lot of our crew members will also do some calisthenics, some stretching, maybe some yoga. So there's a tiny little place for them to be able to do that. The final level, if you will, is really not a full story. It's really the sleep quarters. It's bigger than a pup tent. Each crew member has his or her own sleep quarters. It's actually very cozy, very comfortable. The hygiene module has a flushing toilet. We have a stand-up shower with hot and cold running water, and we also have a sink with hot and cold running water. The final element of the module is a very small module that is an airlock. And we do isolate or subdivide the crew such that 2 crew members will go into the airlock, and that is where they'll do their virtual reality EVAs from.
I'm excited for the challenge. I love a good challenge. I'm a professor at Grand Valley State University. I teach biology. I feel like I'm actually playing, it's a small role, but it's a real, tangible, important role in getting people to Mars. The first thing I saw about this was on a Facebook posting, and a couple of former Hera crew people had posted that they had just come out. I didn't think I would be selected, and I just kind of did it on a lark, and it worked out awesome. They are measuring us in more ways than I could have imagined. We've given a lot of biological samples of various types. They're measuring our heart rate, our brain waves. They're doing a tremendously large number of psychological tests on us.
This mission, the crew members are going to an asteroid. So while they are on their way to the asteroid, they are going to practice their flying skills. Once they get to the destination, they're also going to be conducting some virtual reality EVAs. So on the way there, they're also practicing those skills. We have the housekeeping tasks for them. We have maintenance types of tasks. A primary purpose for the mission controllers is really to ensure the safety and well-being of the crew members who are inside the Hera, to make sure that everything is going well. But it's really also to, as much as possible, to keep all of the scientific investigations happening as they're scheduled on time, to answer any kind of questions. We provide some input, a newspaper, if you will, electronically to the crew members in their, I'll call it their morning mail. Not allowing the internet access really does allow us to keep the crew members really engaged in the mission and not to be, concerned about things that are going on in the outside world. The one little luxury, if you will, that they have is approximately once a week, we schedule them for a private family conference. So a telephone call that is patched in on a private phone line. We do plan to keep the Hera operating for at least another 4 or 5 years. The 45-day missions, we're always going to be looking for qualified crew members to be able to come and join us and participate in the research studies.
The International Space Station has completed more than 20 years in space, helping us get ready for missions back to the moon and out into the solar system. Those are missions that are going to fly on the Orion spacecraft. Here's a look at the current state of work as teams across America and in Europe develop and build the systems that will carry us to those future destinations.